If you're anything like us, then you know exactly when it's time to buy a new bike. There's suddenly an itch that must be scratched, and you know full well that even if you can hold out for a month or two, over the long term an upgrade is inevitable. But if there's a significant other, parent or judgemental friend in your life who just doesn't get it, here's our top 5 semi-plausible excuses to justify that purchase. Your recently acquired ultralight race bike with carbon rims is nice. Too nice, in fact, for the mud, grit, wet leaves, puddles and high winds of the darker months. Like a thoroughbred racehorse, it must be stable during the winter, which naturally means you need to pick up a mid-priced alloy bike to keep up your training. This isn't an indulgence, it's just common sense, and actually rather financially prudent too when you think about it. Don't think about it too hard though, with actual numbers and spending projections and stuff. Think about it just enough to convince yourself it's the right decision. It's not about wanting a new bike, it's about avoiding the steepest part of the depreciation curve when you inevitably sell the old one. It's still in good condition for a sale, and with all the new innovations filtering through the R&D labs these days, it just doesn't seem sensible to hold on to a bike for any more than a year or two before parting ways. As before, you'll want to avoid any close scrutiny of the economics behind this theory. Of course, if you've had your current bike a while and it needs some serious work, remember that new parts ain't cheap. Once you've factored in the cost of a new group set, replacement wheels and other bits of finishing kit, it hardly even seems worth getting a parts and labour quote from your local bike shop. Plus, you can definitely sell the old one and get some money towards the cost of a new bike, which will help. Of course, chances are you won't quite get around to selling the old one, not at this time of year anyway. An oldie but a goodie. The fitter you are, the lower the risk of developing various illnesses like heart disease in the future. But the trouble is, you feel like you're stuck in a bit of a rut, and maybe investing in new equipment will help inspire you to spend more time in the saddle. Why would anyone that loves you not want you to benefit from such a life-enhancing, nay, saving investment? Finally, with Brexit and the looming spectre of a Trump presidency, the price of Asian-made imported goods could very soon spiral completely out of control. If you're going to invest in anything of Taiwanese manufacture, then there may never be a better time than now. Fuel shortages will probably mean you're going to need a bike more than ever too, and you'd better make it one that's fast and nimble enough to outrun clouds of nuclear fallout while dodging any food riots you may encounter along the way.